Yo, whoo! What's up, everybody? This is Sam B right here with the Toon Show with another video. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, this is, you know what? This is most likely still the beginning of cuffing season, right? We all know about that cuffing season. Grabbing somebody as fast as you can, and you're gonna be with me today, and you're gonna look, yeah, it's fun, it's nice. We all been through it, especially anyone that's, I guess, 25 and over. So I've been looking on YouTube because this is something I definitely wanted to talk about and definitely allude to, because see, to me, when you're dating, right? When you're dating, it comes out as dating to me is a bit childish. And I'm explaining why. I'm explaining why dating is a bit childish. Because when you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, right? You have a boyfriend, ladies, you have a boyfriend, or, well, I'm just talking about, what I know. And we're going to stick to what I know, and we're going to bring to this table what I know. Okay. So I'm just sticking to heterosexual. All right. So, because that's all I know. So, that's what we're going to do. So, when you're a woman, grown woman with a boyfriend, and you call this man, this male, your boyfriend, is he really your friend? Is he really, is he a boy? See, these are questions, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? This is questions that we have to ask ourselves about dating and, dating with intent. And, since the pandemic, the dating scene has become relatively unrecognizable, right? Because, see, you got to look at people and they got their mask on. You can't really tell what kind of expressions they're making, or do they like you, or do you like them? And it's a lot. I get it. It's a lot. So this video, I just kind of came across, actually. I didn't really watch all of it. Kind of skimmed through it. I was like, well, this might. And I want to go over it a little bit. And there's a couple other videos. This is like not really a shot in the dark, but this is definitely my thoughts on the dating scenes. And I'm going to add my commentary over what's happening in this video and over the next video. And yeah, we're going to do what we're going to do. Let's see what happens. Right? All right, let's go.
Ooh, y'all done got me all tense up in here.
I felt that.
Shantae?
Got you all tense. You know, this clip is only 2 minutes and 49, so I don't know. I'm just joining. This is something off of the OWN network. This is OWN is owned by Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey Network, Ready to Love. Hopefully she doesn't flag me. Hopefully, you know what? If this video ends up making it to where it needs to make it to, or whatever, but just to talk about Oprah Winfrey for a little bit. This is a woman who supposedly, been with this man, Stedman, right? And they're not married. They've had a long, ongoing relationship. He comes out, he does an interview every now and then, and he retreats back to his wherever he came from. So just by the woman, Oprah Winfrey, um, it's definitely telling why she makes the movies she makes, why she promotes what she promotes, because she doesn't believe in marriage, right? Oprah Winfrey herself doesn't believe in marriage, because if she did, wouldn't she be married to the guy that she supposedly been with? I mean, this is like an ongoing gag almost, right? But, that's all speculation. We're going to continue.
How you doing, baby?
Good.
Yeah? We touch a nerve?
I felt that because I've been there. Man, we are all empty in some kind of way. I said it the other night. We're empty vessels. If we weren't, we would already be with somebody. This hurt. It hurt to know that we put ourselves through so much to be with men who would just like walk over us and we don't deserve it.
Right.
It hurt.
Well, miss, it's sad that you feel like that you are with men that do that to you. You're with men that will treat you that way. Ever since women were able to declare themselves independent from men, since the early 1900s, there was a faction of women that was not for it. There was a faction of women that wanted nothing more. They wanted nothing more than to be with a man, be the wife, right? But see, there was that feminist movement that came up, huh? And it started, and like I said, definitely early 1900s. But the feminist movement took place. It took great prominence in between, I would say, the late 1950s to the late 1960s. Yeah, if I can be honest. And there was a lot of women that weren't for that. All right, you can do your own research and just kind of figure it out, because see, why is this woman? And look at this guy. He's looking like, does he like? I mean, I don't know this guy personally, but he just, I don't know. He could just be placating to the to the audience, like he really cares, like whatever, dude. All right. Well, anyway, but getting back to the woman, she tend to come out swinging a little bit about the men that she was with and how. And it's for some reason, hey, ladies, and I mean this, truly. There was parameters put in place where you are able to be with who you want to be with. Okay? That's been for well over 100 years now. All right. Since the, I would say the early 1920s, women declare their independence from men. So women, ladies, you got to understand, when something like that happens, okay, and something like that took place lawfully, then that's law. Okay, you have to choose the man that you want to be with. You have to choose the man that you want to procreate with. And no one has to tell you whether or not that's a good guy, whether or not, he's a little sketchy, but he all right. No one's going to say that. Because see, in the early 1920s, men and women understood what happened. Right? They understood what happened. And honestly, for the woman that wasn't for it, the woman, of that time that wasn't for it, and even the woman that's for it now, and they honestly just want a bona fide, really true guy that's going to be there, that's going to want to be a husband. And obviously this is, catered to people, people of color, black people. I'll say this to the black women. Hey, if you want to be with a man, black man, then it has to be some kind of, common ground, some kind of transparency, some kind of reciprocity. I think I said it right. I don't know. But I hope I said it right. If I ain't saying it right, y'all can get me in the comments. But we're gonna let her go.
It's hard being a good woman.
It's hard.
It's hard.
Yeah. It is hard.
It's
being
hard.
A good woman. And then you get to a point like I've been in the last few years of my life where I thought maybe it's not for me.
Mm-hmm.
And no, no, it's not hard being a good woman. All right? Especially if you're a good woman to a good man. See, it's hard being a good woman to a man that you're not supposed to be with. That's why it's hard. All right? That's when it becomes hard. Because you yourself, you're a good woman. Yes. You're a good woman. And I don't care about the weaves or many color hair or, there's one, this chick right here in the middle, she got the whole half of her head shaved. But here's the thing. All these women are well over the age of, I will have to assume, 30 years old. All right? But see, here's the thing. And I try to talk to a lot of people about this. I try to talk to women that I know. So maybe this is proof of what most men are saying. Because see, here's the thing. If you want to be a good woman, the man you're with or you're dealing with shouldn't change that. But see, the only time it changes if you're being a good woman to the wrong man. All right? There's a saying out there, you shouldn't treat people better than what they are supposed to be given. All right? Don't treat people better than the person that they are. Because see, there's a lot of people out there, and that's men and women, they have this sense of entitlement where they believe they look a certain way or they are a certain way or, they have a certain amount of influence. And they believe that they're supposed to be treated a certain way. And no, it doesn't work like that. So no, I have to disagree with her. It's not hard being a good woman. It's not hard being a good man. Me personally, who are you being a good woman to? What man are you being a good woman to? And for the men, what woman are you being a good man to? All right? Let's check it out.
maybe a relationship and marriage is just
Yep.
not in the cards.
Right.
And I never wanted to be that way. I've told my friends, like, I've never felt this way where I've been so content by myself. And I
Yeah.
don't want to continue to feel this way because it's almost scary when you get to that point
Yeah.
that you've been through so much that you would just rather be protected, where every day there's no variables. There's no what if. There's no disappointments because you control you.
You can't disappoint yourself. That's right.
Stormy?
And I'm glad she said that. I'm very glad she said that. The Miss Redbone. But she made a good point. At the end of the day, you control you. All right? You control you. You control you. Because that's the main thing what's missing, I believe, with a lot of women. They need to want to be in control of themselves, and they want to be able to be with the guy they want to be with. They want to be with when they want to be with them. And listen, ladies, look. There's only and honestly, you know, I will allude to Kevin Samuels. I know a lot of women don't like him, but hey, you know, he's right in some aspects. You know, especially pertaining to the woman and what she wants to do when she wants to do it, how she wants to do it. All right?
Can't disappoint yourself. That's right.
Stormy? Do you have a story? You have a story? Let me hear your story.
Everything that you guys have
And her name is Stormy. Okay? So we can almost, you know, all right? So we're going to hear her. Let's see what happens.
said, I've experienced it. I was the other woman, but I was a wife. You know, I raised his kids even though I wanted my children.
Okay. So she started off all wrong. All right? Hold on. Let's see this.
Kids even though I wanted my children. The other woman, but I was a wife. I was the other woman, but I was a wife.
Okay. Right there. No. No, 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 and no. How the hell are you the other woman, but you're a wife? No, ma'am. No, Stormy. No, Stormy. No. It doesn't work like that. See, in your mind, you were the wife. In your mind, you were the wife. But reality said different. And see, and that's another problem too. A lot of, well, just judging by this woman and her testimony, a lot of women, they tend to live in fantasy land. Just, and you know, and that's just how it is. If you're the other woman, if you're not in bed with that man every night, let me tell you something. If you're not in bed with that man every night, but you're still sleeping with that man, then yes, you are the other woman. Okay? See, a lot of you women, you know, and this goes for all women. Women that I've run into, women that I talk to, even women that I have dealings with. A lot of you women, you know, you have this secret competition amongst each other to where who can get this guy to commit. And then, you know, you got the song that plays. It's like a game show to y'all. Who can get this guy to commit? Who can get him to put a ring on it? And then a lot of you end up really upset. A lot of you end up very, very sad. All right? So we're going to hear the rest of her testimony.
You know, I raised his kids even though I wanted my children. And then I battled with the fact that I was told that I can't have children, so I have to look at other avenues like surrogacy. And then from a domestic violence standpoint, I've experienced that.
And just to add in there, she found out she couldn't have any kids. Look, that is a very, very painful thing to deal with as a woman. All right? The one functionality of a woman that gives her great validation in society is being able to birth children. So I'm not going to joke about that. I'm not even going to, really, that's a very touchy subject. I understand. But what I do also understand is that there is a lot of women out here. There is a lot of women that have abortions. Okay? There's a lot of women out here that do certain things to their body, whether it's augmentations, whether it's anything that has anything to do with disrupting the natural fluidity of your body. Okay? And a lot of times, abortions, they can lead to an uninhabitable womb. Because see, when you're getting an abortion, as a woman, when you're getting aborted, whether it's the chemicalized one or they're going inside, that's trauma. That's trauma to the body. Okay, and even now with these new birth control pills, which a lot of people don't know about, especially a lot of women, because see, Planned Parenthood, they're not going to tell you everything about abortions. They're going to give you pamphlets of people smiling and, it's just like, oh, well, we got an abortion and our marriage was better for it. Yeah, well, okay. That's their testimony. But as far as the woman's body goes, ladies, God created you a certain way. All right? He created you a certain way. And to truly be honest, the more you divert from that natural femininity, that natural glow, your natural womanhood, it just may not work out for you. All right, well, we're gonna let her finish her testimony.
And the cheating and the dishonesty, and I can relate to all of you ladies. This conversation and hearing all of these ladies' stories, it's very therapeutic because strong women feel like they have to do it alone. And the truth is, we don't have to do it alone, and it's gonna be okay. I think what's more positive for me is that all of you are just so beautiful, and it feels like I share things that y'all share at this table, and we all are looking for the same thing, no matter if it's in a different man, a different vessel, a different height. But I'm open, and that's what this journey is all about.
So she's saying it, and all the women there are in solidarity. Look, the woman at the end of the day, she wants to be loved, she wants to be cherished, right? Right? The woman at the end of the day wants to be loved and wants to be cherished. But here's the problem. Here's the problem. The problem comes in where that woman wants it from every guy, where that woman demands it from every man, where that woman is with guys and demanding some kind of idolatry out that guy, out that man that she's with. All right? I would never assume to know any woman personally, but believe me, I know enough to most likely be able to say what I'm saying right now. And as far as this Stormy person is, look, ladies, and this is the truth. A lot of you ladies, you need to concentrate on being a woman. You need to concentrate on, if I want a good man, you need what kind of man do you want, and are you that woman for him? Because see, let me tell you something. Your husband's not going to look like, your husband, most likely, if you want a husband provider, okay, he's not going to be some drop dead model guy. Okay? He's not going to be that guy. He won't. I mean, he may. And if he is, then hey, that means the onus is on you. The onus is on you to make that happen. But see, from what I hear from these women, within the 2 minutes that I'm listening, it just seems like it's the same music. It's the same story over and over again. All right? The same story.
You got this. We got this.
I know. Hi, YouTubers. I'm excited to get.
No. So we're going to go to another one.
Survey showed that 56% of men. A recent survey showed that 50.
Now, this is Steve Harvey. This show was a few years ago, but it stuck out to me as well. And I wanted to do the OWN network first because I wanted to get some kind of contrast. All right. Based off of the so-called black woman and what appears to be a good mixture. It's the one in the middle seems to be, I don't know. Well, for right now, we'll call her Caucasian. Could be something else. We don't know. And 2 black women. So we're going to get some context and let's see what happens.
The survey showed that 56% of men and 54% of women want to discuss marriage after they've been dating for 6 months. Is 6 months enough time to get to know someone?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You see that? You see that? 6 months. And she just smiled. She's like, well, I don't know. I have no idea, actually. Well, look. You see this? Automatically. No. So it's automatic negative, right? 6 months. Let me say something. If you are dating, if you're with somebody and you've been with them for 6 months, right? If you've been with this person for 6 months, then you should be able to know whether or not this is a person that you would want to be around for a long period of time. All right? So let's see where they got today.
I'm 29 years old. I still have some time to get to, I don't fully know myself. So how can you get to know somebody in 6 months?
Wow, look at that. Look at that. She said, I don't even know myself. So how am I supposed to get to know somebody in 6 months? Well, here's the thing. This is how you get to know somebody. Act like you're interested in getting to know them. Because see, a lot of women, they come with their checklist. They come with their checklist. Leave that checklist at home. All right? Because see, it's going to be more cold months to come. And a lot of you women, you're going to have to, if you want a man, the kind of man that you want, you're going to have to find a way to just say, hey, you know what? This guy, he does this, that, and the third. I'm rocking out with him. Okay? But 29 years old and you're still trying to figure out what you want? No. I think you're still trying to figure out what you can get. What can you get as a black female, a black woman, 29 in America, with your looks, your history, your dating history, and whether or not it's your financial situation? That's what I think. I don't think you're trying to figure out yourself. I think you're trying to figure out what you can get. But let's just do this.
That's, you know what I mean? That's extremely too soon.
I'm different. I'm on the other side there. I mean, I was married, divorced, and then met my husband, and I knew the first night. And people say, oh, that's cheesy, but I knew. I said I'd never felt safe like that before, and I knew.
That's gonna be a hell no. Look, in 6 months, you are still dating somebody's representative. You don't even know who.
Whoa! Did you hear that? You're still dating someone's representative. Now, why would a woman say that? Why would a woman say that? Because see, now, of course, this is going to allude to it's the guy. But most men date with intent, unless you're dealing with a F-boy. All right? And we all know what F-boys are. So for her to say you're dating a guy, whoever it is, you're dating the representative. Yeah, she means that. Well, let's let her continue.
They are. Now, on my show, To Rome for Love, I took 5 women to Rome to date Italian men, and I had to constantly remind them that a great first date does not mean it's time to start planning a wedding. Mm-hmm. And like does not mean love. So just relax and ease into this thing.
Yeah.
You see that? She took 5 women to Italy to date Italian men. So that right there, her as a black woman, most likely a liberal black woman, black men, yeah, she has no care for you. All right. She has her own show, and she decided to take 5 women to go date Italian men. Right? Like, okay, well, there's no good men in the United States, so we gotta go all the way to Italy. All right? So let's do this.
Okay, ladies, I'm gonna let you in on a male secret. Something you've never heard before. A man knows in 6 months if you're the one.
And that is one of the because see, Steve Harvey, and I'm going to do more videos like this as well. But Steve Harvey, from time to time, he does say some real man stuff. Because yes, a real man knows what woman he wants to be with within 6 months. A real man knows what he wants out of a woman. You see, when he said that, look at her face. Look at her face. And look at the one in the middle. Now, the one in the middle, she seems to be a lot older. She looks a lot older than these 2. But see, this one right here, she ain't trying to hear that. And why is that? Why is that? Why is that notion so wrong? Because see, the responsibility of the relationship, right? The responsibility of the relationship has to be on the man, right? It has to be on the man. So these women, let's just say all these women are heterosexual women and they want to be with men. This one on the left and this one on the right, they're automatically going to disagree. I haven't seen this before, but just judging by their faces, their facial expressions, they're going to disagree. Because see, they want the man only worrying about how to please them. All right? Well, let's continue.
I got news for you. We know in 6 months is you the one. We're not going to tell you this, but we know in 6 months is you the one. We ain't got nothing else for you. I promise you we don't.
But wait.
We are very simple. If you have what we want to offer, if you have to offer what we want, in 6 months, we know. And then we ain't going nowhere. That's the secret to the whole thing.
Maybe it is women that need one more time, because I don't believe in those quickie meet engagement, get married right away. Because when two people get married, Steve, hear me out. You stand there and you're going to pledge your life to somebody for forever. And in your heart, I think people really believe it's going to be forever.
Yeah.
But forever is a long time. So what is the rush?
Well, here's the thing. The rush is not really a rush. It's the sense of urgency. If you're a woman and you don't feel like you want to be married to a man that fast, because see, she's talking as if, they're talking about two different kind of men here. See, she's talking about the guys she's used to dealing with. The guy that's just going to run through her, this, that, and the third. She's still trying to, find herself per se. The kind of man Steve Harvey's talking about is obviously a man that got his stuff together, a man that is good to go, business-wise, corporate-wise, financially-wise, and he's looking for his wife. So yes, a man in that predicament, he will be ready to go. And that woman that he is going to engage, that he wants to be married to, he wants to marry, yes, 9 times out of 10, she'll be good to go. But see, the reason why women that think like this woman right here, the reason why you'll never find a man is because you're worried about yourself. You're only worried about your happiness. You're worried about your tingly spots. A lot of women that can't find a man to marry them, sometimes you just may not be a woman that fits the bill. And you know what? She said it right. A woman needs more time. And I understand that.
Let me tell you something.
I'm so not into this whole, but take your time and you're not sure. And listen, when you know, you kind of know. You know.
But you know what?
Sorry.
Now listen to me.
You
I'm not promoting everybody should get married after 6 months, because you shouldn't.
No.
But listen to what I'm saying to you.
Okay.
Men know if you're the one after 6 months. Now, that don't mean it's some stuff we need to find out. It doesn't mean that the discovery stage is over.
Right.
I think there's more things you need to discover. But initially, it takes us 6 months to figure out if you the one or not. If it's not, we go. Trust me.
That's real talk.
Well, and she's only clapping like that because most likely she's chased men away. All right? She's cause see this one right here, see, she's thinking about some things. She's thinking. She's like, damn, I think I messed up a few of those good relationships. I think, but her right here, she is liberal until the day she dies. I don't know her personally, if she's married or if she's not married. But this woman right here, most likely she's going to end up alone. Because it's all about her. And she's the most boisterous, the most loudest one. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Definitely. But just wanted to say that real fast. I it's something that is, it's just a lot of things that we're talking about here now. And we are definitely going through a power shift, a struggle to where men and women need to be on a more of an even keel. Okay, especially we're talking about marriage. And me personally, I do not recommend men, especially in this country, United States. I don't recommend men to marry a woman outright, unless that woman has been vetted at least 2 years, 2.5 years, probably 3. Because see, it's so many dynamics into dating. And if you're a man about yours, okay, financially, physically, mentally, yes, take your time. All right. And other men that's not there, because see, I talk to a lot of guys and like, yeah, that's my wife. But there's no marriage license, there's no ring, there's no nothing. Like, bro, that's not your wife. She knows she's not your wife. Okay? So this is a lot, but this is the first of many videos I'm going to do like this. And yeah, this is it. That's the Tune Up Show. I'll be back. Peace.